This is surveillance footage from a hospital in Lafayette, Louisiana, and this is the maternity ward. And it shows this mystery woman at the nurse's desk with something in her hand, and she's clearly emotional. The thing is, this woman has no business in the maternity ward because she doesn't know anyone that's delivering a baby. On the same day at the same hospital, Connie and Benjamin have a son named Kingston. Whenever a baby is born in this hospital, the family gets to push a button and this beautiful music plays throughout the hospital. So the family pushes the button, they're in the room recovering, and the parents are trying to figure out what the baby's middle name is going to be. So the first name is Kingston, but they don't have a middle name for the baby. This mystery woman was in the hospital on that same day, but in a different area. She hears the beautiful music. She rushes to the maternity ward demanding to know what baby was just born. Now, obviously, they can't give her that information, especially to a complete stranger. Then, all of a sudden, in Connie and Benjamin's room, they hear a knock at the door. In comes a nurse with a letter. She hands the letter to Connie, and Connie says, "Who is this from?" The nurse says, "I really don't know." The letter was from the mystery woman from the footage. So Connie opens the letter, she starts reading it, and then halfway through the letter, she starts to get emotional. She shares the letter with Benjamin. He gets emotional as well. So this mystery woman was in the hospital because her dad was passing away. So her dad passed away at 86 years old. Seconds later, she hears this beautiful music and she knows that a baby has been born. So she rushes to the maternity ward to give the family this letter. Her name was Jamie. In the letter, she says, "My dad, James, just passed away seconds before your baby was born, and I believe that your child is my dad's angel." Connie shares it with Benjamin. They both get emotional. And then Benjamin says, "We now know what our child's middle name is. It's going to be James." So now the child's name is Kingston James because that was Jamie's father's name. So the nurse says to the couple, "Do you mind if I give your information to the woman?" Connie and Benjamin said, "Please give it to her." The families end up meeting, they have a big emotional hug. Jamie gets to hold the baby. It gets even more emotional, and she feels instantly connected to the baby. They exchange information, they keep in touch. 4 years later, they end up reuniting. Jamie has been keeping tabs on Kingston the whole way. She created a scrapbook with pictures of her dad in it for his baptism. And on that day, Jamie lost her father, but she gained a new family and a new grandchild. Wow. Shout out to Jamie. Shout out to Benjamin. Shout out to Connie. Shout out to Kingston. This is a real dope story to me.